I too come from a military background. My dad was career Navy. My brother spent some time in the Navy. I spent some time in the Army. The first 3 years of my military career, I was an air traffic controller. Then GI Bill, off to college I went. Then I went in the Navy to become a helicopter pilot. And I retired from the Navy. I eventually wound up as a civil service guy. And I just retired from the civil service in June. So now I am fully and in all other ways retired. It was a pretty significant scenario. The accident was pretty bad, the helicopter crash at sea. And back at the time, I was just, psyched that within 60 days, I passed my flight physical again. I was back flying. And that wasn't at the top of my priority list. Some years went by, and I realized it's like, I've got some issues associated with that crash. I should probably do something about it. I was in D.C. at the time. I went in to see a DAV and kind of told them my story. And the lady I was talking to, she was crying at the end of it, and I didn't mean to, but so I filed my, I got around to filing back in 2015. Then I wound up getting a transfer and wound up in Florida, and the whole thing shifted to the back burner because I was doing other things. And then a couple of years ago, I got serious about it again. I contacted you guys, and I'm not sure. I'm sure I found you online, and then the rest is history, I guess. It was a very serious accident. I fractured my skull. I messed up my spine. A variety of other things. I basically inhaled I was underwater, in a sinking aircraft, and I filled up my lungs with jet fuel and seawater, which is bad, by the way. And I was rescued. I went to Balboa Naval Hospital, where they performed life-saving, procedures on me. But as it turns out, I was rated at 100% for pulmonary fibrosis, which is bad. But I was shocked. The reason I think I got that is because after hooking up with you guys hooked me up with a nurse by the name of Tiffany, and she spent probably 45 minutes with me on the phone, kind of digging around, looking for all the potential elements that I should be presenting. I was happy to do it. And that immediately resulted in 8 or 10 appointments with local medical professionals, all over South Florida, and all those things went to the VA. Long story short, I got a letter. I was 100%. Actually, it's more like 140%, because in addition to that one thing, there were several other things that I was rated for as well. And I recently, in that letter, it explained, what I was rated for, and also said. And it goes back to July 28th of 2015. And long story short, there's a kind of big old chunk of back pay associated with that. I've been receiving my 100% benefit for about 4 months now. Yeah, and yesterday, oddly enough, I received my back pay check, which provided some, life-saving financial assistance for me. So it's, all things considered, it was a good thing. I'm overwhelmed with things. I just retired. I got a lot of stuff going on as a result of that. But I got to look into the variety of benefits. The homeowners tax, the real estate tax. Apparently, I'm not charged for that anymore. I get assistance with my income tax preparation. I've already got appointments at the local VA facility. I've got an appointment in just a couple of weeks to go in for my eyes. I've got dental appointments. I've got a variety of things going on, all at the price point of $0, which is a big plus. So yeah, the list of benefits is staggering. I have not yet come to grips with all of them. I soon will. But yeah, it's been wonderful. You knew the right questions to ask. You were never pushy or difficult. And again, it's the whole thing immediately, tipped the scale once I got in touch with Nurse Tiffany. She provided life-changing uh, access to where I am now. So tell her I said hi. I have no problem recommending you to my peers, and have tried to do so. They were all great, professional. They uh, knew what they were doing. Apparently, they'd done it before. I'm guessing. So it was nice to be dealing with people that understood why I was there, knew what to ask, knew what to poke and prod. So it wasn't like I was there wasting my time. I was there for like legitimate reasons with people that respected my time and my situation. So that was nice.